bring 'em out, bring 'em out. 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 Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
We're about 20 miles from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New York Jets and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Mike Tirico with my partner Greg Olson, the veteran Nick Folk to get this one started. Off we go from Raymond James Stadium. And a big hit there on the opening kickoff. Wow, that is going to set a tone for what could be a very physical game.
14-yard line.
They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Run, run, run.
Second down throw from Mayfield. Rolling right. He'll get this complete. That's Anthony Schwartz. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Baker is going to give it to Irving. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up second and long.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
Real. Watch out!
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Going up top for Evans. That is caught. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 74 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Terrific way to start this one, Greg, on the opening drive. Getting the ball in the air, down the field, and into the end zone for 6.
We wondered all week, Mike, if this secondary would get tested, especially as the game progressed. Well, we didn't have to wait very long. I mean, a big play early, and we got ourselves a 6-0 ball game.
Jets, nothing. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll pick this one away. Benet Wanwu now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
Here we go, son. 11.
Right to the air, it's Fields. He's going to look for the home run ball. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Yeah, a little predictable there. You feel like you just gave up points, and the first thing you want to do is you just want to answer back, and you try to get it all in one play. Nice job by the defensive coordinator, understanding the deep shot was coming, having the right call there. So offensively, just take what's there. You're not going to get all those points back in one play. Take your time, take what's there, sustain the drive.
That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And it'll be marked out up at the 34-yard line. Pickup of the 11 yards on that one. Good for a Jets first down.
Hands up. Ready? Right.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Angel. 19 wins. Right.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. That's complete to Devontae Turpin. Finding room at midfield. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Hey, 10.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Fields now to throw on 1st down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Zion McCullough. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Good. 180. What's that?
They go play action with Mayfield. He's going to air this one out for Jones. And he will score. Famous Jones. Touchdown Buccaneers. That is 2nd TD catch of the season.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively. Because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. On the return, here comes Wanwu. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Fields. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now, Fields. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
And the Jets 1st down.
Back to throw is Fields. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
Here we go.
Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced, and at other times it looks like they've never practiced at all.
So after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10.
319, just what?
inside the 30-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On first and 10, Fields. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked up by Zion McCollum. And the Buccaneers will take over at their own 15.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
On play action, Mayfield. Going up top for Evans. That is brought in. And he's going to be dragged down, but not till he's inside the 25. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. The gain is 64.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll run with Irving. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
It's not just the blockers creating yards for him out there. He created most of that yardage on his own, shrugging off the initial tackle attempt and continuing to rumble downfield.
Right back to Irving. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
Well, here we find that best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Alert, 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 alert. 20. Hurry, hurry. Up, up.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That is caught. And he's in. Bayless Jones. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And ball's coming out to the 35. A first down throw for Fields. A pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Fields to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and He's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. The Bucs have the early lead. We'll have more from Tampa after this. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Hey, 10. Here we go, son. 19 seconds. Go.
First carry of the game now, and here's Breece Hall. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
18 more yards.
11.
That's another Jets. First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
This a design run with Fields. And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 3.
At the Bucs 22-yard line.
Give up the middle with Hall. And that'll give him the first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find the crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Man in motion, heading right. Little quick pass to the receiver, heading right. Oh, powerful run, just shy of the goal line, but he has picked up the first down. It is 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Go.
Looks like a design run here with Fields. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Receiver in motion, going right. There's a little pop pass heading to the right. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. Last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Here's Fields. And he will get into the end zone. Justin Fields. Touchdown, Jets. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg. Could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's...
Oh, a loose football. Oh, no dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That's a big risk in this situation here, Mike. They're hoping to catch them by surprise, but now when you fail, the other team is able to not only have a short field, they got a chance to extend their lead.
Ready. Here's a design run. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain, that is a complete safety play.
Second and 10.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert! 20! Stop!
To throw is Mayfield. Throw on the run is complete. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Third and
2. King! Watch!
They'll run it. It's Irvin. They'll mark him down there at the 33, but that is good enough. A run gives them a first down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on third and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
On first and 10, here's Baker. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
First and 10.
This is Irving. Had to push through that one tackler, but he is wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
Throwing on second down, Mayfield gets it away quickly, and it's caught. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd and 7.
Hey, alert! 180!
From the gun, it's Mayfield. That's caught. It's Evans. And the Bucs are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
That's another Buccaneers
Watch
first
out!
down.
Irving is into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. Devontae Turpin on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return, but he pays the price at the end. Picked up and thrown down.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here we go. Go.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Inside the 35. And he will go all the way. Breece Hall, touchdown, New York. It's his second touchdown of the year. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
He'll try to pick this up for the run. And he gets into the end zone. A perfect finish to this half. They get the touchdown on the final play and top it off with a 2-point conversion. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. All right.
The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3.
Here we go. 3-19, right.
To throw is Fields.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
1st down. Fields. Thrown left side. Catch is made. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. A gain there of 16 yards. And the Jets have a 1st down.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He'll go right and find his running back. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 26.
2nd down, it's Fields. Moving left. He's going to tuck it and go.
Yeah, that's a nice job. He's out of the pocket. He knows he doesn't need all that much for a 1st down. He's able to tuck it, get out of bounds, and keep this drive alive.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go, New York.
Go.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
They'll run it out of the gun, and it's Hall. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense. You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight. But nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
Hey, Cam.
Fields to throw for it. He's got a receiver. That's Woods. And he will score. Jelani Woods. Touchdown, New York. Folks, since the point is good. And the Jets are back to within 7. It's 28-21. Remember now, with the amended rule, onside kicks are now legal outside the 4th quarter, and they get to try it from the 34-yard line.
That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the 3rd quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
Real. King! 180!
On 1st down is Mayfield. He'll swing this out wide to Irving. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
2nd and 6. At the Jets.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 6.
180! Hey, alert! What's up?
The RPO, this is out to Evans. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
Here's 1st and 10.
Complete to number 13, Mike Evans. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Point it right. What's up?
On the ground, it's Irving. They'll carry this one inside the 20, into the red zone. Give them 8 on that carry.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
180! Regular! Stop!
Here's Mayfield. Moving outside the pocket. Off he goes.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that 1st down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the mark.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Point it right. 180! Alert! Stop!
Now Mayfield. Off balance throw. It's complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a pickup of 6.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
180!
Irving now gets in to start the 4th. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down, or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
A 3-yard loss on the play. It's 4th down.
So we get to a pressure kick, and here's Chase McLaughlin. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. McLaughlin hit the field goal a moment ago, and now he's back to kick this away. On the return, here comes Wanwu. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Here we go. 3:19, that's that.
They put Woods in motion. Fields now to throw on first down. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
Let's give credit to that pass rush for making their presence felt, and although it didn't result in a sack, it's the disruption of the timing that's just enough to force that incompletion.
On second down, a run with Hall. Has an opening past the 40. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. A pickup there of 19 yards. Good for a Jets first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Hey, 10. Here we go.
Back to throw is Fields. Out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he is out of bounds. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Here we go, son. Turn ball, son. Right.
On 1st and 10, Fields. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
EQ.
Now, Fields. And he's got Woods. It's complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. To throw is Taylor. Called in at the 2. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Jets. Now, folks, on for the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3 of field goals here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
They go play action with Mayfield. Going up top for Evans. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Tampa. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. On the return, here comes Wanwu. And he is stopped. That's 25. The drive will begin there.
Their own 25-yard line.
A first down throw for Fields. He'll swing this one out to Hall. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down. So, from the 36, it is first and 10. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft.
That one intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of LSU. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown.
Talk about establishing yourself in this league as a young player. You don't have to be perfect. But, man, when you get opportunities to make big plays, when they come your way, you got to take advantage of it. And boy, did he ever.
Makes the score Buccaneers 45, Jets 28. Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. On the return, here comes Wanwu. And that did not go as planned. Out of bounds on the return at his own 15-yard line. Taylor. A throw behind his man. Can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
This offense has to do a better job of generating chunk plays once he gets outside the pocket and they transition into scramble drill. Instead, nobody uncovers downfield. He forces a difficult throw, and luckily it falls incomplete.
Taylor looking to throw. It isn't through it. The pass is incomplete.
Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down. Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it didn't look like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
Oh, and now movement up front, trying to get the defense to jump. One of the offensive linemen moved instead. The offense staying out there for this fourth down.
Here we go. Back
to throw is Taylor. That's into the hands of Turpin. going to have the Jets first down. It's a gain of 12 on fourth down. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And that is incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier. And
Brees Hall, he's inside the 35. And he will score. Brees Hall, touchdown, New York. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Sometimes you can get a little carried away when you feel like things are going your way, and I think that's the case here, Mike. You get the touchdown. Now they're thinking, all right, let's get the ball right back to our offense. In this case, I think the aggressiveness ends up costing them.
180! Up! Real. Pistol. What's that?
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Going up top for Evans. And that is incomplete. But a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got.
Point it right. Good. Alert! Stop!
Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They get 24 on that one. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
Run. Hurry! Kings! Regular! What's that?
They'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up.
And he'll get into the end zone. Bucky Irving, touchdown Buccaneers. He had the touchdown run earlier, now add a TD reception. Another score puts that in great shape here in the fourth quarter. Greg, looks like they are on their way to 3 games and 3 wins.
And they say the only thing better than being 2-0, Mike, is being 3-0, and barring something unforeseen here down the stretch, they're going to get their third straight victory to start this season. Can't ask for a much better start. This is going to give them a real good opportunity late in the season to find themselves in pretty good position.
Here we go, son.
First down. Fields. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
Easy. Here we go. EQ. 319, just a touch.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Open man downfield, it's Mitchell. And he's out of bounds in great shape, down at the 15-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go.
First down.
19 winning. Here we go. Hey, Ken. Hey, Ken.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
Second down, it's Fields. He'll find Woods. That one is caught. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
That's another Jets. First down.
Angel.
First and goal.
Here's Fields. That is caught by the tight end, Jelani Woods. Touchdown, New York. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4.
Where you make your mark in the NFL playing quarterback, Mike, is anyone can operate from a clean pocket. But how good are you when that...
To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Izien. Into space. And he takes it back all the way. How about a pick 2 if you prefer? The play backfires for the offense in a big way. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Hey, 180.
On first down is Mayfield. Quick throw, taken in, and he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
This one all but over. Here's third down.
180. Kings. Run. Stop.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Forced the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
All right, Mike, so think back to earlier in this game. The coach decides to be aggressive. He's successful on 4th down. He decides to do it again. This time, the defense has other ideas and comes up with a huge 4th down stop.
This is 1st and 10.
Deputy Lions. AC Cardinal. AC Cardinal. Steady.
They'll run it with Hall. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
All 3 timeouts still remain. They'd love to use them on the defensive end, but here comes 1st and 10.
No loss, no loss.
Hall. Tremendous pursuit. They force him out of bounds behind the line. It'll be a loss of 3 on the play.
Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring them down for a loss.
Okay, down on 2nd and long.
19 charges, Buffalo 18.
Taylor. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. Out of bounds, a couple of yards short. It is 4th down.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the 1st down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high.
They're going to go, and it's Hall. And this is not going to do it. The defense comes through here in the final minute, and it may just be enough to get them a victory. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield exiting the pocket right. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
If he's able to get the ball out of his hand on time, that's probably a completion, but there's a little hesitation for one reason or another, and by the time he lets it go, he has a defender bearing down on him and leads to an incompletion.
And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. 1st and 10.
180! Kings! Alert!
Mayfield. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
180! Real. Up! Hey, alert! Regular! Run. Point it right. Hurry! Pistol.
To throw is Mayfield. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure, and I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Makes the score Buccaneers 61, Jets 40. Chase McLaughlin.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. On the return, here comes Wanwu.
Today, Wanwu on the return. The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Here he goes. Let's go. 319, get back to right.
Now, Fields. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's going to go out of bounds with no time remaining on the clock. This game is over. So, fire the cannons. It's a win for the Bucs. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Buccaneers get the win as we say so long from Tampa.
To you cowards, then it's gonna be quick. Alright, all your mans have been to jail before? Whoa. And all them other cats you run with, get done with, done quick. You gon' approach the door.